Do you remember Origins? Of course you do. But do you really remember it? Did you know that this is the first time we were ever introduced to the premise group, which introduced us to probably the most interesting zombie storyline that continued all the way to Black Ops 3 and fully finished off in Black Ops 4 until obviously it has been continued in Black Ops Cold War. Did you know that it was remastered on Black Ops 3, which is the version that I am playing on, which was introduced in Zombies Chronicles? Did you know that there are accompanied statues that released with Origins of the full team of Richtofen, Nikolai, Takeo, and Dempsey? Did you know that there are 3 robots on the map that walk across the map called Thor, Odin, and Freya? All 3 of them are Nordic gods. Thor being the god of thunder, sky, and agriculture, Odin being the god of wisdom, poetry, death, divination, and magic, and on top of that, Freya being the goddess of agriculture similar to Thor. Did you know that this was the first time we were ever introduced to a different starting pistol, being the Mauser, which I am using right now? It also got transferred over to Black Ops 3, which was the second time we have ever seen a different starting pistol, the other time being on Shadows of Evil. There are plenty of facts about this map that honestly fascinated me so much. They are mostly consisting of many firsts that instantly made this map being an instant classic that had to be remastered on Black Ops 3. Apart from all of those amazing things about zombies, each time you ask anyone about a Black Ops Zombies map, they will always mention that one with the huge robots set in World War I, or that map where you're in the trenches in a World War setting. It's one of the classics that has impacted the zombies community and zombies overall. Apart from all those cool little facts that I've already mentioned, there are some other fascinating things about this. The current world record as of the time that I'm recording this video is held by Amac, which is the Origins solo Easter egg speedrun at 34 minutes and 59 seconds. I will link that in the description if you guys want to check it out yourself. Now the world record constantly is being destroyed by the zombies fanbase, showing you how replayable the zombies map is. Like, look at this. Is it just me, or is this like insanely badass? Just ginormous robots walking towards you, looking menacing, and on top of all of this, you can go inside of their feet to get special pieces for the wonder weapons, which actually allows me to get onto the other cool thing about these zombies maps. There are 4 different wonder weapons and they're all staffs, but on top of this, you also have the Ray Gun Mark 1 and the Ray Gun Mark 2. Now these staffs are lightning, fire, ice, and wind, and the most infamous one being the ice staff. On top of all of this, you can also upgrade those staffs to make them even more powerful. Another thing that we first time got introduced to was challenges. This time around, I can take my reward of double points, but on top of this, there are different podiums with different tasks that I can complete to unlock cool stuff. Oh, well, that's a bit embarrassing. Origins is almost a foundation for what came into the future. We also had new introductions of a digging system, which introduces even more power-ups that we never seen before, like zombie blood or zombie money, or even the empty perk bottle, which just gives you more perks. In addition, the brand new powering system, which requires you to initiate different generators around the map, which allowed you to then power up these special sections to activate perks, the mystery box, and much more in the selected area. Speaking of the mystery box, it is another thing that we have seen changed in zombie. It now resembled something more of a stone-like casket, which opened up like the good old mystery box and rotated through the different weapons. Now I do know that the previous map was Mob of the Dead, and of course Black Ops 2 as a whole started experimenting with zombies, but if not for Origins, it wouldn't be really the same on the future zombies installments, especially Black Ops 3, which as we all know is probably one of the best zombies modes out there according to a lot of players. Personally, I'm a person who just kind of likes to experiment with different zombies iterations. I'm a fan of Infinite Warfare zombies, I love Cold War zombies, and I can even see the love and why people appreciate Advanced Warfare and also World War II zombies. In addition to this, we did see an introduction of different types of weapons that weren't just ones from multiplayer. For example, the MP40 that I have right now was almost an exclusive to Black Ops 2's Origins and Black Ops 3's. On top of this, we also do have different weapons like the Thompson, the MG08 LMG, and also different things like the G-Strikes, which were the brand new monkey bombs, and also on top of that, a melee punch that could instantly destroy any zombie in your path. Now also not to mention that we also had the STG-44, and on top of that, the Mauser itself that you spawn in with. Overall, Origins is a map that is almost mind-blowingly fantastic for a zombies experience compared to what we now receive in zombies. And honestly, do you really remember it the way you always did? And did you even appreciate it as much as you thought you did? Did you just like it or appreciate it because other people said it's good? It was the first map you ever played? It was the map you always played? Or was it really because of those interesting little things that Jason Blundell and the team at Treyarch decided to attempt and change the future of zombies as a whole?